Now we're back. We're going to do some unboxing.
Yeah,
Luke, you have two products.
I do. The first one is the OnePlus Buds Z2 in Obsidian Black. These are wireless headphones from OnePlus. We're fans of OnePlus here in general.
Yeah. Phones and you had a chance to play with their other earbuds.
Right. The Z1.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. In the box, we got the case, and I'm imagining the buds are in there. And then let's just see what else we get in the case here. I'm imagining that's a charge cable is in here. In the OnePlus Red. Yep, of course.
Everything comes with that red.
Yep.
Now that is a special kind of cable, though.
Right.
Everything they do is crazy fast charging.
Yep.
And even down to their earbuds, they charge much quicker than a lot of others do.
And we got some little quick start. Got some extra ear cups and just some warranty and safety info. So put all this away here. We don't really need that. And let's get into the buds. So these are have a stem on them, a stem style. It looks like you got an indicator on the case here of when it's charged. And
I can give you some immediate feedback on these.
Yeah.
They have fast pair.
Oh, nice.
As I'm recording, taking pictures here, it is asking my phone if it would like to pair with those right away.
Nice. It looks like there's a button on the back to see to check your charge on them. It looks like it's only one LED indicator though, so it must be green for good, and maybe it changes as the charge wanes. Nice small stem, even though there is a stem style. It's pretty small. These are glossy, kind of a glossy obsidian. I guess when you say obsidian, I was just thinking, maybe it's more matte,
like a flat,
yeah. But it is pretty glossy, shiny black, with a little bit of like a brushed black on the very end. These things have a little bit of a magnetic,
nice little bite.
Yeah, when you go to put them back in, and there's some dimples here to be able to get them out easier. We saw with, what was it, those diesel ones?
The diesel were hard to pull out.
Pretty hard to get them out. And the case, it's flat on the bottom for sitting flat, but it's nice and rounded. Doesn't seem like it's going to. And there's a little bit of a magnetic clasp to close it, so these aren't going to open in your bag or anything like that. And they're pretty low profile. It's a little bit bigger maybe than what I would be comfortable in my pocket.
Right.
It's not terrible, but once you find ones that are smaller, it's kind of hard to go back.
Yeah.
But yeah, these USB-C charging, and we have here some specs. These are IP55, water and sweat resistant. So you're going to be able to do some workout with them. You're going to be able to, if you get caught in the rain walking around, you're not going to have a problem with that. You're going to be able to do kind of anything you want to do with them. You're not swimming with them or anything like that, but they will, get you around wherever you are. You'll be fine most of the time. They have a 40 decibel active noise canceling.
That's pretty high.
That's really high. Most of what we see is about 25,
30s. Yep.
Yeah. So 40, that's a pretty quiet enclosure for listening to music or a podcast or something like that. These are Bluetooth 5.2, so ultra low latency. Should have no problem, matching voice to speech to video and stuff if you're watching that.
Or gaming.
For gaming, yeah, you're not going to have much lag on, footsteps or, things that matter like that. 38 hours on a battery charge.
That's quite a bit.
I imagine that's probably just wireless without the noise canceling. If you have the active noise canceling, it might be less than that.
Yeah.
But this is first blush kind of unboxing, first impressions.
Right.
I'm not sure exactly on that.
I think they run like 99.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was the
price point.
So that is, we've seen other earbuds that are, $50 that are going to give a 24-hour playback. So at 138 sounds pretty.
Yeah. Well, and if you pair it with, their quick charge and fast charge capabilities, you're really going to have no problem at all.
A few minutes is going to give you way more than you're going to need for a workout or a commute.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are, what are they called again?
The OnePlus Buds Z Z2
Z2
Pro.
Right on.
Yeah. The next thing we have is CENGCEN.
I think it's CENGCEN.
CENGCEN?
Yeah.
But there's a G in the middle.
I know.
CENGCEN.
I know.
I don't know what it is. But this is a pet camera and treat dispenser.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting idea. I love it. I love the idea.
Have you ever had something like this?
I have not.
I've had some different ones that I've played with at home that they're pretty cool. If you've got a pet that's not afraid of things, sometimes they might spit out a couple pieces, but they might have like a whine to them or like a gear sound.
Right.
So they may be a little apprehensive. Cats may be a little skittish, but it's pretty cool to have as a camera.
Right.
To kind of get first, right at the ground level view of your dog or your cat.
Right.
I've got different friends and family that I've shown, I'll be out to dinner and I'm like, oh, I should
check on the pup.
Check out the dog, and they're like, wait, what are you doing? And I'll show them and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to spit out a couple of treats. And they're like, let me do it. And they're like blown away, and they just keep hitting the button that they can keep feeding.
All right, stop giving treats to the dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the box you have the actual camera and treat dispenser, and then you have user guide, looks like a warranty registry, and two different attachments for hanging it on the wall. If you want to hang it on the wall, I imagine that's probably the best thing to do. Looks like that just snaps in and it just hangs, and then
I wonder if it, like the propulsion, how hard that'll be.
Right. So you got a power button, looks like here on the side. Treats come down through here and probably get pushed out. And it looks like up top is where, well, that's like a nice like rubber, kind of rubberized top piece. Nice and flexible.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't have to worry about, maybe if the dog is, knows what it is and taps it or something, doesn't get scratches on it or something like that. And then in here, looks like this is the power cord. Doing great.
Doing awesome.
Yeah. The power cord. I don't know what these are. Some sort of probably cover for, maybe it's a privacy cover for the light or the camera.
Oh,
in case,
could be.
In case you don't want to use that feature and just use the treats. Or if you don't want, the privacy, you're paranoid about any sort of in-house privacy for any connected devices.
If they're hacked, if their database is breached or something, and people can access the camera.
Looks like it plugs in here in the back, like this. It'd be interesting to see
fishes around.
Yeah, and it has multiple angles of wherever you can fish out that cord, whatever way you want to go, depending on where your outlet's situated.
Oh yeah, so if it goes, you run over to the left side.
Yeah, or maybe you can. You're mounting it. I don't think you would ever mount it sideways or anything like that, but pretty cool.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like they thought of everything on how to mount this. There's a speaker in the front. Looks like a speaker housing for communicating with the pet. So now what this thing will do is you can check on the camera, check, see what's going on at the house, and then you can actually speak to the pet.
So there's two-way mic.
Right.
So you can talk to it.
And then you can also hear it.
That's fun to play with. I would be curious to see what you think of doing that with Sydney.
We have Simply Safe at home, and we have one of the cameras set up in the living room. And every once in a while, she doesn't know where it comes from. So we've tried to do that and, say hi to her or something. And you'll see her ears perk up and she looks around and thinking you're home.
Yeah.
And so we try and not do that too much because we don't want her to think that we're home.
And she can't find you.
And then she can't find us. Right. So it'll be interesting to see how, maybe how this works as far as if we're giving her a treat out of it. If she kind of knows better or learns kind of what it is and maybe isn't as confused when she hears our voice.
Or maybe she thinks you're stuck inside of that.
Right. She tries to get us out of it. But this will support up 2.4 gig network and a 5G network at home.
Is a pretty big deal.
It's huge.
When you're trying to pair cameras.
Yes.
And security and different things to your network.
Yes.
If you don't know how to kind of control those settings, it can kind of be a pain in the butt to plug something in that should just pair and go. That your router might only be broadcasting in 5G.
Yep.
You have to turn that off because it needs to be 2.4.
Or a lot of times if it's connected with an app, it uses whatever Wi-Fi your phone is connected to. And most of the time, like through my house, I'm using the 5G connection on my router. But a lot of things up until recently have still just been 2.4 gigahertz network because that's cheaper technology, because it's older. And then you have to change your Wi-Fi on your phone to be able to get this to pair. And then sometimes,
and if your phone keeps trying to default back,
right?
Yep. So that's a nice selling feature.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. The other thing here is
it'll hold. I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's got a 16 gigabyte flash card to hold the 36 most recent videos. And this is a 1080p camera with a 130 degree field of view and a two-way microphone. It looks like it's coming in right like $110.
Okay.
That doesn't seem bad at all for these. I don't have a huge knowledge base for it, but it looks like it's well built. I like, the ideas of having a thought out way to run your cord for it.
Yeah.
So it does lay flat on the wall. I like that they included, some kind of mounting bracket template.
Yep.
For you, so you don't have to worry about getting you don't have to put screws in the wall. You don't have to worry about measuring it correctly for it to lay flat or anything like that. It looks like these are peel and stick. You just peel off the back, stick it, and then you just hang it. So that's really
because
nice.
even full of treats, it's not going to be
it's
that
not going to
heavy.
be super heavy, no. Unless you're feeding your dog lead. But you probably shouldn't do that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, please don't do that.
It says here in the book that those are considered shading stickers.
Oh, okay.
So I'm imagining some kind of assistance, like if you're trying to see what the camera sees. Is it semi-transparent?
Maybe.
I don't know. But
Yeah,
this is.
I don't know.
I'll be curious. Take this home.
Yeah.
See what
See what Sydney thinks of it.
Yeah. And then we'll put that in the review.
Yeah.
As what you think of it.
Yep. And this is just the unboxing and kind of first impressions.
First look, yeah.
So if you are familiar with this brand, tell us how to pronounce it.
Yeah. CENGCEN.
Yeah. CENGCEN.
Yeah. CENG.
CENGCEN. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I'm excited to try it. And so far it looks like it's a quality made product. And yeah, we'll keep you posted on that.
All right.
That's all I have for unboxing today.